I just hate my. It's my fucking. It's because my fingers curve. See, most people's don't do that. Do yours?
This is the scene in the movie where all of a sudden, like, government SWAT breaks into the room and, like, kidnaps you and, like, grabs you and, like, grips onto you almost to, like you're gonna see, like, hand indentions afterwards. They're gripping onto you so tight. They drag you into, like, just a clean white room, tiled, which is very clinical, and then there's, like, this metal table that they throw you down on. And then they like strap you down, and then I would say probably just after that, just picture the scene from Fire in the Sky, and that's kind of in the same tone. Maybe not, they're not doing the exact same thing, but it's the same tone.
Because my fingers are curved.
And they have to do experiments on you to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Are yours? Can you do this?
Right? Is that a little bit of a curve? Right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a.
I think mine are like weirdly more.
Are you what's it called? Double jointed, right?
Yeah, I got that hitchhiker's thumb, baby. See, ladies and gentlemen, you like that? And I didn't know about it until recent years because I posted something on Instagram where like I was holding something and all the replies were like, "What the fuck is wrong with your hand, dude?" And turns out it's just double jointedness.
But it's pretty sick. I remember. Kids used to show that off like all the time, like from like elementary to middle school. It was like look at this, and they'd do like the whole like popping thumb thing or whatever it was.
Dude, I'll still do that as a 29-year-old. I'll still show it off. I'll just go downtown LA and be like, "Hey, everybody!" Start doing it. They'll start freaking out.
You should have a big loudspeaker that plays a little sound, so even people like from a distance become a little like interested. What's going on?
Dude, I have a button in my pocket, and when I click it, it plays the sound. So I'm like.
I mean, that would win a crowd at parties.
I think so.
Imagine a big Hollywood party with Quentin Tarantino. What? Whoa! Do that again! Holy! And then he says a few racial epithets that I would. Yeah.
And it's just unnecessary, but it's art.
Samuel L. Jackson stands behind him with his hands in his pocket doing a nervous laugh. No, director of Django.
Oh, okay. Woo!
There's like some people like ready, like director of Django. I really like Jamie Foxx. Will Smith was supposed. The little whispers and shit like that. Yep, it's that time of year again.
Shopify advertisement time, because we love Shopify. We've used Shopify for years. It's been how we have run our own merch operation because they make setting up an online store super duper easy, super just intuitive. They've got a new suite of AI tools the good type of AI that help you, do descriptions and weights of your items and tariff codes, like that type of stuff. Really, really amazing. And what's crazy is our listeners can go to shopify.com/super and get a $1 per month trial period. Isn't that splendid?
Are you telling me that our fans can go to shopify.com/super and they can get a $1 per month free trial period? Well, $1
it's not
per
free.
month.
It's $1 per month.
It's a free trial period for $1.
Exactly. Shopify rules, though. Genuinely love Shopify. Been using it for years. They just make the whole thing easy if you're wanting to sell some stuff. So your business, big or small, try out Shopify. It beats them all. They can have that one for free.
The rhyme? That was beautiful.
Thank you. Shopify.com/super.
Congratulations, you won! Alert! 今天恢复你美丽的波士顿。
God, thank God Will Smith wasn't chosen to be Django.
I didn't know about that. What?
Yeah, he was supposed much like how Quentin Tarantino originally wanted the Bear Jew from *Inglourious Basterds* to be played by Adam Sandler. It was written for Adam Sandler.
That would have been awesome.
I would have much preferred that to Eli Roth. I still think it would have been a much better casting decision. But this
Eli Roth.
works in the opposite way, where Will Smith apparently was asked to be in Django, and I think he declined it to be in that. Maybe it was After Earth. I don't know.
Edge of Tomorrow.
I don't know specifically what movie he decided to do besides Django.
Was
but
it the one with
God.
Jaden?
I think so.
Well,
that would be After
futuristic
Earth,
one
right?
with him and Jaden.
Yeah, with like the giant. I didn't
I feel like
see
it was about
it.
the same time. But that's great. I'm glad that he believed in that project so much that
We
he
got
turned
Jamie
down
Foxx
Django.
instead.
Right. Jamie Foxx was incredible in that role.
Have you seen Will Smith's latest? I like pretty girls, and now he's doing like freestyle raps and stuff.
I saw the video of him performing for a live crowd with the DJ and
a very large lukewarm crowd, which is hard to pull off.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think a lot of people came because they're like, "Oh, it's Will Smith."
Yeah,
and then they get there, and here the thing is, like, it wasn't set up for like a stage. He's in the middle of a crowd, so like if you're like 4 rows back, you can't see him. And it's a huge crowd, so they can just hear him going, "Pretty girls, I like pretty girls." And
he's a talented actor. Will Smith.
He's a great actor.
I didn't see the thing he won the Oscar for. The same
Oscar?
year that he slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars. Oh, I forgot. He also did a diss track at Chris Rock or something recently. He's like, if you talk some shit on a stage, expect me up on the stage. It was It's very similar to that. Like, I know I'm butchering it, but like, quite honestly, I don't think it's too far off.
He didn't say shit, did he?
Shiz.
Okay, because
What the bleep? Car, shit, skirt. Like some sort of car screech.
No,
sound
I wish
effect.
he did the beep sound himself. Like, he self-censors. Like, what the we could put a sound effect in. Just say it. Just say the swear word, and we'll censor ourselves.
It would make the song more, honestly, compared to the one that got released, it would make the song more playful. I think it would be a little more enjoyable potentially. I just don't understand.
I think he's trying to make like a TikTok hit, like a catchy banger that everyone can be like, I know that song. It's like, I like pretty girls, and everyone knows it. Kind of like
Justin Bieber's Baby?
Exactly.
Or Aaron Carter's I Want Candy. Bump da da bum ba bum ba. I want candy. And then picture him doing a little spin holding his hat, except he's spinning like 10 times in a row on stage.
He had special shoes that, like, Michael Jackson had them too, where he would lean forward, but these are for spinning.
And they're Heelys, so when he steps back down, he accidentally slips, and it looks like a banana peel, and he hits the back of his head, but he gets up and puts a fist up, and then everyone goes, woo!
We have such imaginations, man. I bet our listeners are jealous of our ability to create these universes in our heads.
Where are the animateds? Okay, our imagination and whimsy knows no bounds.
We are dropping animated scenarios left and right. I think we probably move on to another topic that could be animated so quickly that it is hard to make a single animation, because it's like, well, there was no stopping point. It just bled into the next.
Maybe like a Family Guy flashback compilation would kind of be similar. People make compilations of their favorite Family Guy. It was like that one time where Lois got fucked.
What? That never happened on the show.
Well, I don't.
Well, actually, that's not true.
Lois,
I think Quagmire had sex with Lois.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Or Cleveland, maybe.
I don't know. They do a lot of like shit where it's like it's kind of like monumental stuff that would usually have an impact on like the dynamic, but since it's a serial,
like life ruining, like things that would like end a marriage or end a relationship like that, and it's just like the next episode. It's like, or by the end of the episode, it's like it's fine.
I mean, you know, all of our favorite kid shows are like SpongeBob wraps everything up, and like there's some stuff, or like I think of like Angry Beavers, but I would say like the dynamics of like Cat Dogs, Angry Beaver, SpongeBob, the dynamics of the characters in that show always lead to kind of like the cyclical storytelling of it always being that way, of like the frustrated neighbor with the dopey best friend. They all have like a good line, a good script to kind of go by.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess there isn't an overarching thing in Family Guy, so they can wrap it up each episode.
But that's why I like King of the Hill. And dare I say it, I think King of the Hill, I've been doing some rewatches, and I think it might, it's like, again, recency bias probably plays a big part in this, but King of the Hill might be my favorite daggum animated show of all time. It is so fucking good. I love it. But again, I'm in the early seasons.
No,
let me get to the later stuff.
I'm curious about the later episodes because I watched the King of the Hill finale when it aired on TV. Like I watched
skydiving one, right?
No, like the final episode.
Ooh.
I watched it live the night it aired, and I remember like I was pretty emotional. I was like, because I grew up with King of the Hill, like as long as I can remember. Because when I was a kid, my mom would go to book group. My dad would put on The Simpsons when I was just like 4 or 5.
Okay.
My mom heard me saying some Bart Simpson stuff and she go, Dale. And
so what are you having, a cow, mom, bitch? Like Bart Simpson, you fucking bitch.
Oh, you fucking bitch. That was SpongeBob, but whatever.
Homie, did you hear what Bart said? Yeah, dumb bitch.
Marge she's getting it, man. She's getting it from all angles.
Mark pulls not Mark, but
Mark.
Marge.
She walks in with a buzz cut.
I'm Mark now. I'm Markiplier.
Sorry, but King of the Hill would come on sometimes after. Usually Seinfeld would come on after Simpsons, but sometimes it'd be King of the Hill, and I would watch that since I was just a little boy. So when that final episode aired, I was emotional, and I don't know if I watched much of the like last season. The animation was much
stuff
better.
is foggy for me too. So
yeah, I just remember the final episode. I remember it ending. I remember being like, that was nice.
It wasn't. But maybe you'd have a different perspective now watching it at an older age.
True. You know, I'm like, I don't know when it ended, but I'm probably like double that age now.
It's been 15 years, I think, since it ended, right?
Now, I know they released a trailer for the King of the Hill reboot, like an official trailer.
And it said 15 years.
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
The official trailer. I saw the teaser trailers and like the little bits, but have you seen the official trailer?
I have. And I have my thoughts, you know. Of course, everyone misses the hand-drawn animation.
Yeah. I think it'll take some getting used to.
One thing I will say is, like, I think it's because of the recording room and the mics they were using back in the day of, like, you know, back in the 90s or whatever, recording King of the Hill. You hear a lot more, like, bass in people's voices, and you hear, like, the kind of a slight echo in the room almost when they were, you know what I'm talking, like that old kind of recording room vibe. And with, I don't know if it might be the recording rooms, of course it's also probably mixed with him being older, but Hank Hill's voice has lost a little bit of like that bass that
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, you've seen some
I know
clips
exactly what you're talking about.
where it's more like this, where it used to be like, I don't know.
Now wait, does it have to do it all with the maybe back in the day we were watching on like CRT TVs, so the sound was different, and now we just hear it more crisp, so it's like that, or when you're doing the rewatch on your
you hear like kind of there's a hit to his voice that I don't know how to explain it.
They probably just mixed it differently and took some of the bass out.
He just sounds very flat in this new stuff. You know, it doesn't have.
Dude, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Again, I mean, how often does an animated show? I think of
cut
clips.
The lows out. They cut the lows out.
They not only that, but like think of like when they're when they're cutting together fucking like a trailer for an animated show, you know, or any show, you know, the delivery is always off because they're clipping stuff together. They're clipping things shorter to make a trailer. So we'll see. The cadence may still be there. I just feel like there's, again, like a hit. There's a bass that's left out of his voice, and maybe that could just be explained.
That might just be
aging.
that might just be the trailers, though. We'll have to see, because if there's music in the trailer or sounds or whatever, sometimes we do it in editing. You know, it's like you make the vocals, you cut out the lows, so it's really just like the mids and the highs, and then you'll put the music. Like I do the vocals as more the bass, and I cut out the highs, and then the music as the highs. So it's like they fit together like a puzzle piece, so they don't clash and get all muddy. So it could just be that they cut the bass out of the vocals so they could have the music be bassy.
That's why I'm waiting.
Yeah.
You know, we're waiting for I mean, it's coming out in August, like in a month or something, right?
Yes. I'm excited. And
I won't be able to make it through the entirety of the 13 episodes because it's like 20-something episodes.
Oh, damn, really?
I mean, they might shorten it down later on because, you know, money, make more.
Wait, are they making another season already?
You make less to make more type of mentality.
I'm surprised that they're doing a season that long for a reboot. I feel like when they do reboots,
I don't know how long the reboot is. The seasons right now are like 20-something episodes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying that the reboot was like 20-something episodes.
No, I expect it to be like 10,
8, 10. Yeah,
we'd be lucky maybe to get 10. Yeah, you're right.
Well, here's what I'll say. I loved Beavis and Butthead when I was in high school.
Did you watch the reboot?
Yeah, they did 2 reboots actually. So they brought it back when I was in like 9th grade, and it was on MTV, and I watched it every time it aired, and I put it on my iPod Nano. And
I remember that's when they did the Jersey Shore reaction stuff.
Well, because Beavis and Butthead always had this segment where it would be, because it was an MTV show, it would be them reacting to music videos and giving their like commentary, and it was pretty funny. But it was like all classic stuff because it was the 90s. So now it just feels different when it's like them reacting to Jersey Shore. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like...
But it's like that's what they're able to get from that channel. You know, like
well,
that's
just also the time.
Yeah.
Because back then they're reacting to, I don't know, Nirvana. I have no clue. Or like just something that was popular in the 90s. And it feels so classic to watch them do that. And it feels weird to watch them do Jersey Shore because that's like new. But it's just what it is. Mm-hmm. My phone is jingling. I'm sorry.
Is that a text?
Nope, that's my Ring camera going off. There might be intruders at the front door
with ski masks and black and white striped vests or shirts.
There's bandits. There's bandits. I gotta get this.
We'll play ads. Yep. It's that time of year again.
Shopify advertisement time. Because we love Shopify. We've used Shopify for years. It's been how we have run our own merch operation because, you know, they make setting up an online store super duper easy, super just intuitive. They've got a new suite of AI tools the good type of AI that help you, you know, do descriptions and weights of your items and tariff codes, like that type of stuff. Really, really amazing.
All these small and big businesses alike should take heed to our good news of Shopify being able to help them out using these tools, using these template design options.
They've got great templates. Like if you're not a designer and you want to start a store, they have a huge selection of templates to choose from that are professional and beautiful.
Also, Shopify is just a cool name.
It's a great name.
Don't you want to work with a company called Shopify? Pretty freaking cool.
I do. I would love to work with a company called Oh, wait.
We do!
And what's crazy is our listeners can go to shopify.com/super and get a $1 per month trial period. Isn't that splendid?
Are you telling me that our fans can go to shopify.com/super and they can get a $1 per month free trial period? Well, $1
it's not
per
free.
month. It's
$1 per month.
It's a free trial period for $1.
Exactly. Shopify rules, though. Genuinely love Shopify. Been using it for years. They just make the whole thing easy if you're wanting to sell some stuff. So your business, big or small, try out Shopify. It beats them all. They can have that one for free.
The rhyme? That was beautiful.
Thank you. Shopify.com/super.
are a cinema. I can watch you forever. Boom, boom, boom. Action, thriller. I can watch you forever. Dun, 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 dun. You are a cinema. I could watch you forever. Bum, bum, bum. Horror. Comedy. I could watch you forever. Ooh.
And welcome back. I killed the bandits. I shot them dead with a gun. And
Two guns, actually. Akimbo.
One of the guns is not registered, so I don't know that. I shot them with one gun that I legally own. And I just want to finish my Beavis and Butthead thought real quick.
And the world or the Super Mega logo keeps spinning.
Keeps spinning. Yeah. So they did a revival, and I really liked it, and then they canceled it after like one season, I think. And then they did another revival, like in recent years, and I was surprised that I'm like, wow, they're trying again, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. They made a movie,
But got canceled? Oh, no, it was a movie. Okay, never mind.
I don't know. It might still be going. Like there's episodes. I didn't watch the episodes, but I did watch the movie, and I will say the movie was really funny. Like I was just chilling. I remember one night I was chilling at home. And I was like, let's see what this is about. Because the trailer, honestly, trailers just don't sell comedy well.
That's why I'm reserving my judgment for, well, both Naked Gun, but in this scenario, King of the Hill season 14. You know?
Yeah, and I watched the Beavis and Butthead do the universe or whatever the movie was, because I love Beavis and Butthead Do America.
Well, it's a classic.
It's so good. We got to watch it for Uncle Sleepover.
I'm down.
But it was epic.
Well, we still have one episode of Uncle Sleepover that
we do
needs to release. That is fucking one of our best episodes.
It's in the top 3. It might be out by now, but it's Mr. Bean's Holiday with Rocco.
As Rocco, our special
Oprah,
guest.
Bodie from Mega 64.
Super Mega 64.
Yep, they're having to legally change it now.
Mm-hmm.
But the movie was hilarious. I enjoyed it very much so. And there's a common trend, I think, with like comedy stuff where maybe it's just like because our sense of humor is so highbrow and elite that's got to be it. When we watch a trailer, they're just putting in the normie jokes, right? They're putting in the stuff that the snoveling peasants will eat up and go and to us we just that doesn't look funny.
We're sitting up there with our ascots, our non-prescription glasses, thick framed, and we're going well, I have a little hat on. I just want to point that out.
And we also don't tell people that they're non-prescription because that'd be cringe.
And Matt dyed his hair yellow.
Not blonde, but yellow. We'll see some fan art of that, please. Standing atop it. Or where are we? You said we're standing up there.
Okay, I don't know.
Like up on a balcony somewhere looking down?
But you
like
said standing on top, but now I just picture us like standing atop a hill with a well.
Okay.
And it's an oil painting or something.
Like
it's very serious. It's a very melancholic tone.
Could be really good.
Now,
wait. Do we fetch a pail of water?
One of us is holding a pail of water.
But with gloves. Because you don't want to get the water on your hand.
With one gardening glove, one wooden dishwashing glove. We couldn't find matching gloves.
Couldn't find both. We went in the garage and we could only find one.
What an image.
And it's great. You know what else is great? The word of the week.
Do you know it?
I do. Let me double check it. Guys, you're going to love Super Mega's word of the week.
Now, is it some flim-flam? Or is it a word that you and I will be able to pronounce with it like 2 tries?
This is one we can pronounce first try.
Okay.
It sounds very British, but it's a real, actual English word.
I'm on a negative bias towards it. I just want to put that out there. If it sounds British, I'm just going to probably...
Oh, me too.
My gut reaction is probably going to be very visceral.
Hey, well, it's funny... Sorry. It's funny you say your gut reaction is going to be visceral because the definition of this word is bellyache.
Ooh, which you and I have had this morning.
Yeah. Both of us are... we're struggling.
I had Indian food last night, as well as some cheese and cheese naan and some. I like cheese, and I think it really gums up my works these days. But
I was at the grocery store yesterday, and I turned to the cheese aisle, and I thought of you.
did you ever? Do you have that picture still of like?
I do.
Us at
I
the
never
grocery
posted
store?
it. I have two separate occasions
Wait, really?
within like 1 month.
No, I thought it was only. Were there two?
There were 2 separate times. I went to the grocery store with you, and you just got like a bunch of cheese, and one of the times you had like a gallon of milk, and I just had to take a picture of you because you're just like holding this stuff, and just Ryan McGee ass purchase. Here's both pictures. But the word of the week
is
Collywobbles.
Collywobbles.
Collywobbles. If you want to take a peek, Merriam-Webster.
Collywobbles, noun, plural in form but singular or plural in it's not a construction maybe because it's
Conjunction?
It's not scrolling.
Oh
over.
yeah, what? It's not letting us. Oh, this stupid fucking iPhone, dude. Merriam-Webster, get your shit together with your fucking webpage. It's not mobile friendly. It means bellyache though, and that's all they have. So I want to find a better like definition.
Is it a word that's recognized by more than just Merriam-Webster?
Yes.
Just Oxford?
Oh, well, Merriam-Webster says, we don't know who first clutched his or her tummy and called the affliction collywobbles, but we do know the word's earliest print appearance dates from around 1823.
In a newspaper? So they used it in print?
Yes. And I'm not sure... Ooh,
I got the collywobbles. Is it like I got the collywobbles?
Collywobbles is believed to be a friendlier sounding transformation of cholera morbus, the new Latin term for the disease cholera that was influenced by the words colic and wobble. So collywobbles makes sense because when you have cholera, your fucking stomach hurts.
Yeah.
Maybe we both have that right now. But let's use it in a sentence. I'm gonna go on Wiktionary.
Because I was asking, is it just like, I have the collywobbles, mate.
We got the collywobbles,
Mate, I need to go back to show. These shrimp and biscuits gave me bad collywobble.
Shrimp and biscuits.
The shrimp tail and biscuits.
There's no shrimp in it. It's just the tail. But on a biscuit, it's delicious. A stomach ache or an upset stomach. Okay, here's a sentence. Petunias. Should I do a British accent?
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Christ.
Go on then.
Mother bee.
Petunia's off score today with a touch of the collywobbles.
Oi. You should take it to the yard, mate. Or the What do they call it in they don't call it the emergency room. They probably call it the oopsie wobble. The oopsie wobble.
Oh, she got the collywobbles. Take her to the oopsie wobble.
And we're so bad at British accents.
We're Americans. How could we not? It's always the Americans doing bad British accents. I mean, sometimes you'll see a non-English or an English-speaking person, but not trying to do an American accent, and it's
A
just
not normal person, essentially.
Sean, not Penn, but there's Sean. He's from Hot Fuzz,
Kingston.
And Shaun of the Dead, and The World's End.
Yeah, Sean. I know.
Sean?
I know who you're talking about.
It's not Bean. It's not Sean Bean.
Sure, it's not Sean Penn.
It's not Sean Penn, because Sean. Wait, who am I thinking of that talks to drug lords?
There's
Who's the Penn that talks?
That's Sean Penn, and he climbed
or is
Madonna's
it something
house.
else Penn? And then they both have like the same last name, just a different first name.
I thought
Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg. Okay, dude. Yeah, because Sean
Okay.
Penn is the one that met with El Chapo.
Is his name Sean?
It's Sean Penn. Yeah.
He doesn't look like. I'm thinking of him. I'm like, there's no way that his name's Sean Penn.
He scaled Madonna's house with a ladder. And tied her up like old cartoon style on the railroad tracks.
Yeah, his name is Sean. I don't know why. He doesn't look like a Sean. He looks like a Penn more than a Sean.
He met with El Chapo. How tall is? I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna say Sean Penn is 5'9". Can you look that up real quick?
Yeah. But
Or
Google doesn't tell the truth a lot.
5'8"
of
or
the time.
5'9"?
They're 5'8".
5'8"? Mm-hmm. That was my first thought, but I said 5'9" to be safe. Boom.
So Simon Pegg is Simon Pegg does an awful American accent because he always, you can hear like, it always sounds like this. What are you talking about, Carl? Like he over enunciates things, or maybe that's an accent
Dude.
that I haven't heard that he's basing it off of that I just haven't heard. You know, maybe it just sounds unnatural.
I think the best American accents I've heard is, for me, number one is Robert Pattinson.
In Twilight.
Well, in Twilight, yeah, and Good Time, he has like
More
a New
so
York
Eclipse
accent.
and New Moon rather than the original or
Yes.
Breaking Dawn, parts 1 or 2.
Yeah, part 2 especially. But I think when I found out Robert Pattinson has a British accent, I was like, what?
How do you think?
Just blew some minds.
Do you remember Rick Grimes
Dude,
being
that
a British
fucking blew
actor?
my mind.
Because like I probably watched the whole first season,
Yeah.
probably second season. All of a sudden, I'm watching interviews that he's like, it's a truly interesting project.
Yeah, and I was like, what? Dude, also same with Christian Bale.
Yeah,
Having what in Australia? Is he Australian?
yeah. Because am I dumb or was Nicole Kidman just in a movie called Australia? But
No, Nicole Kidman has an accent.
but was also in a movie called Australia with Hugh Jackman.
Yes, and she is
And
Australian.
they're both Australian, so that would make sense. Okay. I've never seen the movie. Is it good, audience? What is your review out of 17? No, out of 36.
Okay.
Or no. Out of 231. What is your score? Leave it in the comments below. You know, I was
see
thinking
it.
5, but I bumped it up to 10. I'm like, no. To 20, I'm like, let me make it a weird number. And then I continue to go up, and I want to give people the most freedom in the world to express their rating of that
Dude,
film.
if critics, like, fuck this Roger Ebert, like, 1 thumb up. Like, fuck off, dude.
Where's
like,
the 231 scale?
things are not as fucking black and white as a thumb up or a thumb down. You know?
Out of 10, what am I, a fucking dumb dog?
Like
you
a-
know,
like
I'm a human, and I know I can do things.
Dude, check it out. This is how Anthony Fantano and Roger Ebert be. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know what I'm saying?
So true, Matt. Should we go to more ads?
We should go to ads.
Dude, I couldn't believe it. I'm watching this TikTok, right? And the Rizzler tells me straight up, we're not doing the Godfather challenge. And guess what the very next frame ends up being? The Rizzler and Big Justice.
Okay.
And Big AJ.
It's Big Justice.
Big Justice and Big AJ? Are they both
It's
big?
not Big AJ. It's just
Is
AJ and Big Justice.
Okay.
The Rizzler is not related to them.
No, he's not, but he's still a good friend and collaborator.
Yes.
You look like a nun. A sexy nun.
Yeah, I was putting this on and I kind of stopped here and I'm kind of liking it.
A nun that
this middle
would be
part.
friends with Michael Richards, though.
What? What does that even mean?
I think you know what that means. So only fix yourself up a little, sweetheart. Make yourself look nice and pretty for the camera.
You said something once. I don't remember what it was, but you said something once that fucking killed me, and it was along those lines. It wasn't on recording. It was like we were just hanging out, and dude, I think it had to do with like you were gonna see my mom or my sister or something, and you were like, or maybe you were even gonna see like my girlfriend or something. You were like, but could you like ask her to be a little more presentable, put some makeup on, and it made me laugh so hard. I don't know. It might have been a recording. Who effing knows? I confuse my mom and my sister and my girlfriend all the time.
And they all need to do a little better on their makeup, coincidentally.
He's right, you know. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, just look at them.
I don't. This is probably. I don't know if this is like an ignorant American.
Are you an ignoramus?
I might be, and I'm gonna own it right here. See, I don't know if this is an ignoramus American moment for me, or if this is a moment that like everybody has, no matter the culture, where you suddenly realize that you have an accent and the way you speak is not normal. Because growing up, I was like, oh, this is the default accent. And then everything else, it's like, this is just how you talk, and everything else is an accent. And then when I realized, I don't remember, I was probably like middle school or something. I was like, wait, this is an accent.
In a yes, technically it is an accent, but I do
blew
feel
my
like
mind.
But I do feel like in the cosmos of accents that exist, ours is very like ours would be described as like a neutral. You know, if in the English language, how you and I speak,
Is that just how we see it?
It's like British people probably just think,
That's
Americans
neutral to them.
sound weird. This is the neutral state.
And they just sound so.
But I guess even from an American perspective, you got accents like this, and people even with country accents say, I got a country accent. I love a good country accent on my gal. So they know.
Yeah, and also I think maybe because American media dominates the world, that the accent you and I have is so prominent around the world that it feels more like default.
Yeah, and only like character films add like accents into it. Like you think of like a main point of Fargo was the dialogue. It's not just well shot, good dialogue, but like all the actors in that had a little bit of a like. And who's to say, it's not like it's probably not the most accurate depiction, but it got the point across and the tone across and the mood across that every character did pay attention to accent.
North Dakota.
Yeah.
I love Fargo.
I want to see the show. Apparently the show's super good.
My mom said it was really, really, really good.
Never mind.
Fuck, the shows she likes. So I think it's got Bob Odenkirk and it's got a lot of people in it, I think.
No, I saw him on ice recently.
Really?
Bob Odenkirk on ice. He was just naked ice skating. Really good.
You didn't think to tell me about that?
I got it in a raffle. I only had one ticket.
Okay.
I didn't want to make you jealous, but it slipped out just now.
Well, don't let it happen.
Like how you're
What are you doing? Stop, dude. Stop. That's disgusting.
Cut that out, actually, Luke.
No, that was really funny, though.
Luke, bleep that for the sake of Matt's mom, who has to watch this.
Bleep it, but keep in the reaction, because that was so fucking funny.
It's nothing awful. It's just it's just very disrespectful.
It's something I think even my mom would go.
So we'll be mature. It's about time we do something like this. We're mature and responsible.
Yes.
And we censor it, but we keep in the reaction because it was a good hearty laugh from my brother in Christ, Matt Watson.
It was fantastic, dude. It was like I wish you could stay in, but unfortunately, not even Patreon will get to hear that one.
Nope.
And I know they're mad because they're like, "What? We're producers. We should get to hear it." But this is not censoring. This is not something raunchy that only Patreon gets to hear. This is something out of respect for my mother.
We're finally gonna show a little respect, which just means we can double down next time.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
we can go in even harder.
My mom just calls me in tears, like, Matthew, what you're saying these things, and I'm like, Mom, we bleeped one. Get off your high horse.
We do all this stuff, and it was a funny joke, Mom. We could have that could have been a viral moment. That's something you don't think about, Mom. Is this a clippable moment? No, you just think about your feelings and your privacy.
Mom, by the way, here's what Ryan said. And then you pop up, you say it, I laugh really hard, and I go, this could be a viral moment, Mom, and who's going to be taking care of you when you're old and senile? Me. So don't you want your son to make some money? And then we hang up and never talk to her again.
And then put her in a home, start a GoFundMe to keep funding, to hopefully people pay the
state might take care of her. Yeah. We can start a GoFundMe and take that for ourselves.
True.
That's what she would want.
At the end of the day.
Yeah. She wants
and if she says anything else, she's just senile and old.
It's the dementia speaking,
Sure.
It's like she doesn't know what she's talking about. She thinks that she's the mom of some like YouTuber, and it's
Dude, think about all those like real life situations where it's like a parent does get dementia, and then they end up just being like essentially just taken advantage of by their selfish kids who are fighting over the estate, essentially.
Dude, it's got to happen just all the time.
It's gonna happen with you and your sister and Dale.
Ryan, again. It's genetic. Maybe it's gonna happen with me. Dude, I feel like I'm the type to maybe get dementia. I'm not gonna manifest that. I'm gonna knock on some wood. Is there any wood in here? Yep.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Who sings that?
Probably like Metallica or AC/DC or something.
No.
Kiss?
Absolutely not.
I don't know.
I think you're
Pink
confusing.
Panther.
What? Confusing like things that aren't even music artists. The Pink Panther. I don't fucking know. Isn't he the guy on that fucking insulation? You know what I'm talking about? You're like Home Depot. The like insulation has the Pink Panther on it.
Oh yeah, true.
I think I know why you said Metallica or something. Because Led Zeppelin did Stairway to Heaven.
Oh,
You know?
Well, are they all kind of in that era? Or are they different?
I gotta
complete
see who
eras?
did Knock Knock Knocking on Heaven's Door.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
That's a good song. That might have to go in my July 2025 playlist.
Someone hasn't listened to the recent Sabrina Carpenter track, so
Yeah, after that little album cover she pulled, I'm not listening. Knock Knock. The internet. God, the internet is just. What is going on?
Are you on the?
It says I am, but it's like
The thing?
You know what? It's
Are
trying.
you on the main Wi-Fi? Or are you on?
No, I'm not. I'm not on the extender. It's not showing up. Okay, I found it though. Okay, guess who it's by? I'll give you one more chance. It's 1973.
Doors.
The Doors?
Yeah.
It's Bob Dylan. But
It's Bob Dylan. Did Timothy Chalamet have to sing that?
I do.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven. Why? Wait,
door.
I don't even picture. Why do I picture knock, knock like it being sung like by some like hairsprayed rock star type guy? I don't know why. Did they do some cover? Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Honestly,
I don't know.
we need to listen to the song for a moment because I'm not.
No, it is
No,
Bob
no,
Dylan.
no, no,
It
no,
is
dude.
knock, knock, knocking. What?
Guns N' Roses did it too.
Hey, see?
Ooh.
I wasn't crazy.
Wait, I didn't know Guns N' Roses did a cover of it. Hold on, Luke. You might have to skip ahead. Okay, guys, we're back. We figured it out. Guns N' Roses did a cover of Bob Dylan's 1973 track "Knock, Knock, Knock," or just knocking on heaven's door. It's not titled that whole thing I just said. It's just knocking on.
But that's what
heaven's
I was thinking of. Matt knew the original. I've heard the original, but like for me, my brain just attached it directly to the Guns N' Roses, like the sound of the Guns N' Roses.
Yeah,
cover.
well, you were spot on because
It's a good cover.
I added it to my playlist. Not the Bob Dylan version.
You didn't know it existed.
No, I'm sure I've heard it, but it's like
Yeah.
I don't remember it. I just remember the folk version where Bob Dylan's playing his gay little acoustic guitar. I don't remember Metallica. No, I mean I don't remember Guns N' Roses fucking going. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, I had another earworm and I lost it. It was another one of those, and I don't know. It just went.
If you plug your ears, do you think it'll think really hard?
No, I can't. I did smoke a little marijuana before.
Dude!
It affects my short-term memory slightly, and I just, it was just a little bit. It wasn't like, it was just about 3 bong bowls.
Not 3 bong hits, 3 bong bowls?
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Well, it's 3 bowls all in one. You light one, and it kind of goes like a domino effect and goes down all the 3 bowls, and you take one big, massive, huge hit. I was hanging out with Seth Rogen and Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah, dude, smoking some weed.
I'm lying. I'm just trying to sound cool. I was just smoking a little
Cut
joint
out
before.
Cut out when he says he lied, Luke, because I think that makes both of us look cool. Just the fact that I know someone that hangs out with them by extension, Honestly, that the Guns N' Roses, I keep wanting to say Metallica. The Guns N' Roses cover is very reminiscent of 90s post grunge, where it's like we're coming for tomorrow. Dude,
I just wanna be big rock. No.
a little bit, kind of. Nickelback was like, yeah, I'm. It's like an evolution of it.
Oh, so
I
it's
don't know.
an evolution.
I don't know enough about genres, and then I'm gonna have all these music heads from 4chan's music board coming in saying, actually, and then they correct me. But
that's life. That's the internet, unfortunately.
You know, people are always gonna complain. They're you know, it's a complaining world. Like, people need to just fucking relax and like stop talking about Jeffrey Epstein. It's not a big deal, and just fucking move on.
Huh?
Actually, let's talk about the new console you and I got.
Ooh. Can we talk about it after I go tinkle?
Absolutely.
And after I treat the audience to a little surprise?
They love it.
Eyelids for your penis? Yeah, nature thought of that too. Why are we amputating protection from the most sensitive part of the male body? The foreskin keeps the glands moist, sensitive, and clean, like eyelids for your eyes. Removing the foreskin dries out the glands, toughens it, and decreases sensation. Think evolution had it right.
What's up, dude? What's good, man? Just watching some Instagram reels.
Crudes compilations again?
No. Yeah. Yes. How was your break?
It was good.
Yeah. We were talking about a little something that is going to make a couple gamers out there jealous with a capital J. The Switch.
We have Switch OLEDs.
That's right. We finally got our hands on them.
No, we both managed to grab a Switch 2. Now the story is, for Matt, how did you find yours?
Well, I was visiting home. So I was in Charleston, South Carolina, and I was going to Barnes and Noble to work on the million subscriber video because I wanted to get out. And I parked the car and I'm walking, and I walk right past GameStop and I see all the Switch 2 promo stuff, and I'm like, I literally do the thing where I walk and I stop and I go, what if? And I walk back and I go in. There's like one person in there, and I was like, do you guys have the Switch 2? And she goes, yep, we just got them in. And I was like,
oh damn!
And I freaked out. I really wanted to. It was one per customer. I really wanted to buy you one.
I know.
But
luckily, you know, it's hard to find them in America, but apparently there's an influx of them in a special place called Canada. I think I'm pronouncing it right.
I think it's Canada.
Something like that. Where Justin is visiting one Kelly, former editor, former channel artist. Y'all know him. They were walking around. I don't know what store it is. Unfortunately, I can't give the corporation any credit.
Probably some French bullshit.
Yeah,
you know.
But they had a bunch at these stores, so I was just they like, hey, we could get you one, and then you just Venmo us, and I was like, why not? And I of course paid for like express shipping because I wanted it immediately. So I did pay a bit more than I would if I just had found one in Target in LA, but there's no way in hell I'm going to find one in a Target or a Best Buy or a Staples.
They're nowhere.
Wherever.
They're literally nowhere.
They're gone.
Maybe in a small town you might find one at a GameStop. But if you live in like a big city like LA like we do, you're not ever going to find one until it's like a year later. But I've been playing it. I played it for the first time last night.
I saw you. I had one friend online, and I went to go check who it was, and there it was, Matt Watson.
Yeah,
playing Mario Kart World.
I can't believe you saw me online.
You had played your first 3 hours at the point that I caught you.
Yeah, I played it late into the night, aka 2:30 a.m. That's right. And then I was woken up at like 5:15 to have diarrhea. But
I was about to ask from your bowels.
Yeah, from my wobble
cobble
womps.
Cobble wobble.
The word of the week, guys.
Cobble wobble. Collywobble.
Collywobbles. Yeah, I had some collywobbles.
I had some collywobbles in the early evening to the early AM. Believe it or not, mate, bitch, cunt. Sorry, doctor.
Well, the diagnosis says you have pneumonia. All right. We can talk about the bowel stuff if you need, but
Yeah, piss off.
okay. I before getting okay. Let me just say.
Say it, don't spray it, white boy.
I'm a Nintendo fanboy. People know that. I don't hide it. It's no secret.
Yeah.
You know. I used to be ashamed of it. Now I don't give an F. All right. The Switch 2, in my opinion, is disappointing. Just because I'm just used to Nintendo just doing something new and exciting, and this is just like a nicer version of what we've already had for a decade. And maybe that's all we need.
Like more powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it,
Maybe we don't need that stuff.
We're used to them doing new and interesting things, but those new and interesting things always did in some way, except for, the jump from the GameCube to the Wii. Starting with the Wii, there's been a lot of implementations of those features in the different, like, I think the Wii to the Wii U to the Switch to now Switch 2. It's all seemed like, a push forward in getting that mobile gaming crowd that Nintendo is famous for with the DS.
Yeah, like
so it's like this is their
handheld.
end goal.
Well, it's genius. Like with handheld, plus you can also do TV, which I'm sure we talked about a decade ago. But it's like, I guess I was just I thought it was a little lackluster. But that's probably just my nostalgia.
Apparently, the battery life is awful.
Really?
Apparently.
Well, I can't wait for them to release a new one in like 6 months that has improved battery life, and we don't have that.
Maybe we can send it in for an upgrade.
Ooh, that'd be nice. I highly doubt it, but
No way.
I don't
because
think
it's
they'd
going
do
to be
that.
more expensive because it's going to have a better whatever the fuck it's going to be. But it runs stuff super well.
It does, and I will say, I was just disappointed with like the launch was just like they're just not
It's just
really
Mario
any games.
Kart.
Just Mario Kart World, but
We have Donkey Kong coming out this week. By the time this comes out, it has been released for about 2 weeks.
y'all would have already seen the damn stream.
Yeah, this episode comes out at the end of the month, like the last week of July.
Oh, okay.
And it came out July 17th, or it's coming out July 17th. The
Damn.
game.
So I already went to the. Oh, it's coming out never mind. But I was a little disappointed, and then when it launched, I was like, "Oh, it's tomorrow? What? Oh, okay." There wasn't a lot of hype.
Apparently it sold fast too, though.
Yeah, apparently, and I really like it. The only thing is, I wish this is just nitpicking. I wish the UI was a little bit more. I don't know. It just looks like the Switch, and I wish it was like a little different.
Well,
and
it
I
is
wish
the
they
Switch too.
I wish they had music.
Oh yeah,
I went to create a me, and
The
it's
vibes.
silent. It's silent. I had to put the music on my phone.
it's so weird because like the Wii specifically in the era of the Wii, but also their sound effects for just generations has been on point.
DSi,
so good.
the DSi, like the DS Shop channel, like everything Nintendo did had music, and it was like this jazzy, like
There's compilations and like hours of like
Yeah.
the stuff, so you can just people chill to it. People
my-
love putting it on.
my whole recommended on YouTube. It's like Nintendo music to listen to when you're feeling overwhelmed. It's like 3 hours. But Mario Kart World, I'm sorry, my tongue.
No, it's
it,
fine.
It,
It's
it tries
fine.
to
It's
run
fine.
away sometimes.
You just talk for a living. I would expect you to practice a little bit more before you
Mario Kart World is exquisite. I really enjoy it. I saw people hating on it online, but haters are gonna hate. So it kind of at first tinted my view of it. I was like, I've seen haters hating. So going into it, I kind of had this feeling where I'm like, and it kind of it was just a tinge I didn't like going in.
There's choices for sure to criticize the game on, and we'll probably talk about those. But overall, I like the game feel. I like chilling in the open world. The biggest gripe that I have is that they haven't connected any sort of meaningful, unlockable, or meaningful type of even calm progression into the open world. It's very much just kind of like, do these things and you get a sticker.
Yes.
And a lot of the NPC characters are unlocked through an excruciating like a Ʞᴁᴇ gimmick, which is fun and fine and like extends the time of which you're like unlocking characters. So it's like, like a a more casual player is still unlocking characters months into playing type of thing. But in general, like having the only unlockables being more so stickers.
What can you? I don't. I haven't played enough. What do you even use those for? Can you put them on the carts? Or?
I think they show up on the car, and they show up if you're playing online next to your username. It's like an emblem or something like that.
Okay. Honestly, I agree. The open world aspect is so cool. It's awesome. It's just like it almost feels like they made this huge map, and then they're kind of like, all right, go play in it.
But they have a bunch of fun challenges to do.
Yeah, the challenges are fun. I just wish there was I almost wish there was a little bit more around the world. Like,
well, think about it. You do, like, for instance, you do all the challenges or complete all the challenges in one area. You unlock like a character that only you get from either, I don't know, doing all the P blocks or collecting all the peach coins, whatever it is. There could be something meaningful to be unlocked. Like, I think of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I think of the grind or the pull of unlocking the gold cart parts in Gold Mario.
Yeah.
There's none of that from my knowledge in this new Mario Kart. It's just, here are the characters. There's one gimmick to unlock all the NPC characters, and that's it.
Yes. That's exactly how I feel. But overall, it's super fun, and they did like a great job on it. I think it's like...
Have you played knockout mode?
No, not yet. I really want to.
It's actually super fun. And I'd recommend, of course, trying it out regularly, but then going online, because people move so insane. Like, they're just zigzagging because they don't want people to get that boost from them. It's fun as fuck, though.
Just the regular Grand Prix is amazing. Like, the courses are super cool. What I really like is how they've made it for some courses now where, like, the laps are not just a loop. Mm-hmm. It'll be like a completely new section. So it'll be like all 3 laps will be different sections of a big track.
Because it's like a connecting between 2 main maps. It's fun because it adds a little bit of... It's almost like if in the old Mario Karts, if instead of just choosing a bunch of maps, if they had some feature where it's just a conglomeration of 2 to 3, like an AI, like procedurally generated map from past maps. That's how a lot of like the intermediate courses feel, because you'll go from like a candy place to a snow place in one kind of race, and that's fun because there's so many different routes, so there's different races to take. But I will say, one gripe is that in versus mode, you can choose random course, and it'll choose a random place to start, but you always go in some sort of like, you are going randomly, but you do, it's not like jumping from one course to another.
Oh, it does like a
down
linear
here.
thing from
it does
wherever it starts?
It's like does a connected.
Oh, so it's like a random start, but then it goes the regular way from there. I see. Well, I want to try knockout mode later today.
Maybe, we could play online too.
We could. I'm dumb. I didn't even think of that. We should do that when we go home.
It's fun as fuck.
Let's do it. And
the biggest thing, Matt, you are just as irate about this as I am, I feel. Donkey Kong only has one fucking outfit, and it sucks.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Garbage.
It's like, I don't know what it is. Well, I know what it is.
It's like a onesie racing, whatever, you know.
What's the point?
And same with now. I saw theorists that have a lot of faith in Nintendo, which you should never place too much faith.
Matthew Patrick?
Unfortunately not. I think he's quit the game theorist game. He's a lobbyist now.
That's right, I forgot. Bigger and better things.
Theorists say Donkey Kong only has one unlockable outfit. Pauline only has one unlockable outfit. They have a new game coming out, Donkey Kong Bonanza. What if, to promote the Switch 2 and the Mario Kart more, nothing like a new map or anything, but they release more outfits for these characters, as well as introduce Diddy and Trixie Kong.
Diddy
Kong.
Okay. I thought
Diddy Kong.
Yeah, okay, I was about to say, if they put him in the game, I'd be disappointed with Nintendo, but it wouldn't be the first time.
It was cool when they introduced P. Diddy Kong in Donkey Kong Country 3. But
well, yeah, but I mean, back then we were all loving it.
Yeah,
we didn't know all the stuff we know now.
Times change.
Times change, and
but that's a theory, anyways. Of being able, maybe more outfits will come out. But if that doesn't happen, or there isn't some sort of like future edition, with like. It just feels like such. It's like, one, they're premiering his like new design in Mario Kart, essentially, like
Yeah,
in
yeah.
games. And I don't know, it feels weird. But I was telling you a cool idea that is me just wishful thinking of like, what if, they have it so in the new Donkey Kong game, there's a bunch of different outfits. You can change the color of Donkey Kong,
Yeah.
even Pauline. What if you were able to bring that outfit and style into Mario Kart?
That would be really cool.
But I don't know if we can trust Nintendo to do something that cool and fun, because they kind of dropped the ball.
They're so hit or miss. Like sometimes it's just like the most obvious thing. It's just like why didn't you do that? Why didn't you add this? Or like why did you add this? What's the point? Like who like dude, like the fucking, no offense, the camera extension, the expensive ass camera function feels like something that would have like, it's like the iToy. Like it's like 2006. It's like,
It's dumb.
what Nintendo should do instead, in my opinion, is make a mobile app that connects to your Switch, and you can use that as the webcam. And
I wonder if they've. I guess they have. Nope. Buy our product. That's
Yeah.
what it comes down to.
Yeah.
It's like, what's a way for us to,
dude,
kind of make sure we make money off of this?
I got the Switch 2 Pro controller.
It feels like butter, doesn't it?
It does, except I stupidly didn't see the price before I asked the guy to begrudgingly unlock the case. And it got stuck. He had a really hard time with it. So he's like, "Oh, got it." And it was the last one. He locks the case again.
It's like $80-something.
Dude, I had no idea.
Yeah.
And he bleeps it. Beep, and he's like, "That'll be 91 blah blah." And I was like, "Well, I can't ask him to put it back now because he had such a hard time with the
And
fucking."
you'd be embarrassed.
Yeah. So I have the Pro controller. It is really smooth. It's nice.
I will say, I'm not agreeing with the price, of course, but in the unfortunate landscape of Pro controller pricing, there are some Pro controllers from like Sony or Xbox that are like $250.
Holy fuck.
Or something,
Okay.
or something. It's like $200 or $150. It's a lot of fucking money.
I'm guessing you have one of those.
I have we have one at the office. I think
The Halo one?
the PS5 Pro, no, the PlayStation 5 Pro controller. Or whatever.
Yeah. Nice. Sick.
It comes with the paddles on the back.
I like the paddles. Dude, I love paddles on a controller.
But there's a lot cheaper controllers with paddles. There's even better, like, I don't like the Xbox Pro controller. I prefer, there's like this Power A one that costs like 30-something, 40-something bucks compared to like a 200, 100, whatever dollar controller.
I just remember like, I think I'm just dumb, and I think back to like buying a new Wii remote, or like buying like a PS2 controller.
Were
And
Wii remotes like $30 or something?
I think so.
Or like 25, I don't know.
they were like, it was between 30 and 50, I want to say.
I'm gonna look it up.
I don't know what they are now, but if you guys look on screen actually right now, you'll see a list of names. These are all people who signed a petition to put P. Diddy Kong back into Mario Kart World. So thank you for I guess, you know, whatever you believe in. I guess you're free to believe in it.
$40.
That's what they were?
Mm-hmm. A Wiimote. And a nunchuck you could get for like $20.
20. I bet 20.
I think it was 20. Fuck. Hold on. It was
So $60.
$19.99.
Okay.
$20.
How much are games?
Now?
Like for the Switch 2?
Oh.
70?
They're like, aren't they like 70 or, I don't know. Hold up.
Under Biden's fucking America.
Let me look up Donkey Kong Bonanza price. I feel like they moved it to
$79.99.
Oh no, is that what it is?
I'm wondering.
Man, I can't even see the.
Well, the tariffs, the genius tariffs affected.
It's $70.
Okay, $69.99.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Still, I remember the days with it just $60.
Or a DS game.
Yeah.
It's like $29.99.
Oh well.
Oh well, Biden had to fucking put those tariffs in place to ruin everything. So, honestly, guys, we want to thank you for listening. If you want to support us, you can go to our Patreon. You can get your name in the podcast, and you can see an extra big sloppy fucking serving of this episode that's going to continue right after.
And I'm gonna go pee. So bye.
Gorgeous, beautiful patrons, sweet, supple,
Not too salty, not too sweet.
Well, first they're sour, then
yeah.
they're sweet.
True.
And I can't believe it's not butter.